Sakto. And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, Joseph?
Hello, Mr. Paco.
My God!
Grabe, Pacos place. Na-excite talaga ako.
I mean, tell our viewers and tell our listeners, this is your first physical time to be here, correct? Physical time.
Totoo.
But in essence, when I was conceptualizing the place, you were part of it already, di ba?
Oo, kasi we were talking about just the plan. So, in fact, parang nakatayo lang kami. Oh no, this is my plan. Blah, 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 blah. And then, okay. But it synced to me actually.
Oh, thank you.
Natandaan ko talaga
kasi
yun.
nire-regurgitate mo sa akin kanina. You were telling it the way.
Natandaan ko talaga yun. Kasi nakita ko sa Facebook, ay, ito na yun. Tapos and then suddenly you were calling me, inviting me to be here. And I said, I'll be very glad to be physically be here now.
And ang nakakatuwa talaga when I messaged you before I said that, and I was trying to be coy or candid. I was trying to be candid and coy na parang hindi naman yung talagang demanding. Pero I was hoping sana hindi ako ma-reject ni Joseph.
Okay ka naman.
Hindi, because first of all, like, I haven't proven anything. Diba? Kumbaga, parang I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste anybody's time. But I feel that you have a story to tell. I've known you since 2009. Hindi tayo magbarkada, but I've always considered you a friend every time na nakikita tayo.
That's true.
Iba yun di ba? Like, may mga taong, alam mong kindred spirit kayo na you don't need to hang out every single day, but alam mong, you know what, I like that person, and pag may kailangan yung tayo.
Talking about it, alam mo, secretly, I follow you also eh.
Oh,
di ba? Parang, ay, may ganun palang drama yung Joseph at saka Paco.
Pero ako, I genuinely, treat you as a friend. Ikaw, yung pagsasalita mo, parang stalker ang dating mo eh.
Ini-stalk pala. Nagkaaminan. Ini-stalk pala kita, kuya. Di ba? Nagkabuking tayo on the spot.
Pero kamusta na? Like, you've been in the industry here in Los Angeles probably longer than I've been in the industry here in Los Angeles. So magkaalamanan na tayong dalawa.
20 years when I stepped into Los Angeles and then until now I've been doing all my gigs, my show here and there.
Right.
And but of course I have a stable job that I have to hold on.
Right.
Alam mo naman dito.
Of course.
Kasi hindi ka na mabubuhay dito na pakanta-kanta, etc.
Hindi, totoo yun.
Hindi totoo, no?
Now, dun sa mga taong hindi nagbasa ng description because nagda-drive sila at this time, tell them what you do. You're not in a rock band.
No.
You're not in the theater. So, what do you do?
Well, day job ko is I'm an activities director in Buena Partners Center. It's all about caring for patient, making
Entertainment pa rin.
Entertainer pa rin. Yun ang drama. Kaya lang parang may pagka, I'm just doing my job, sir. Caregiver ang dating.
Really?
But, but it's not really caregiving na, you wash them and everything. But you make them happy. You make them stimulated mentally, emotionally, give them activities para mas maganda yung quality of life.
How long have you been entertaining?
Entertainer, it's been like 20 years kasi hindi
No, I mean entertaining talaga, entertaining.
Ganun din, 20 years.
20 years?
Oo.
So sa Pilipinas, hindi ka nag-entertain?
I did yung mga musical, mga stage plays, pero it's really more on stage and behind the scene, like I was on the production side of television shows.
But your funny bone is really very evident and you can make people laugh talaga without even trying. Like, there's this one Facebook post na, alam mo yung bagong gising ka, nandun ka lang sa kotse. Ay, nako.
Gumaganon-ganon lang ako.
Natatawa na ako. Pero comedy, when did comedy come to you?
I don't know, probably when I was bata pa ako. What I didn't realize, I'm doing comedy. I didn't know it's a comedy. Because I'd like to tell stories to my friends and everything. I create stories. Tapos, nagkukulumpun sila dyan. Tawa ng tawa. And then, what's funny about it, nagtukwento lang naman ako. Maybe that's comedy to them. So, naging hapon. Joseph, magkwento ko pa. Ako naman si Gago. Kwento naman ako ng kwento. Bentang-benta naman ako, di ba?
Sa Philippines pa to.
Sa Philippines.
So, okay. So, sino si Joseph Gelito nung bata siya?
Nako. Wala. Nag-iigib ako ng tubig.
Where did you grow up ba?
Venezuela.
Bulacan.
Bulacan. And then, I went to school in Tondo, Manila. Batang Tondo ko, lumaki ko sa Tondo.
Okay. Saan sa Tondo?
Gagalangin.
Kaya ko alam, sa Geneva. Tears Cruz Compound is in Gagalangin.
Malapit, walking distance.
So, nag-St. Joseph ka rin?
Hindi, ako, Torres High School ako.
O, kalaban?
Kalaban ba yun?
I think, si Joey G yata, Torres.
Yes.
Joey G of Side A.
Kabatch ko si Joey G.
Bata pa kayo.
Oo, bagegets pa kami. Oo.
So, magaling na si Joey G
Ang
kumanta.
galing niya kumanta. Ang galing kumanta nito.
Anong amoy ng buhok niya? Cream silk, no?
Ang galing niya talaga kumanta. Kasi hindi ko akala yung magiging talaga, yung pagka-graduate namin, Joey G is doing this, doing that. Okay. Yung pala, eto na yung side A.
I know.
Yung pala yung putok na banda sa Pilipinas.
Pero mabait si Joey nung nasa school kayo, sa
Mabait
Torres.
siya, oo. Pero, hindi siya,
Ito na ba magbabanana na ba tayo? Walang safe word.
Alam mo, para tahimik lang siya noon.
Oh, yeah?
Oo, tahimik lang talaga si Joey G noon.
Pero magaling na talaga siya kumanta.
Magaling siya. Kasi tuwing bago kami yung flag ceremony,
yeah.
kumakanta, meron silang program doon. Lagi si Joey.
O, nagigitara na rin siya.
Nagigitara.
Okay.
O, siya kumakanta.
Were you the same way also
Wala pa.
in school?
Ano lang ako, observe. I was a fan of Joey G.
Really? You never sang in school? Hindi.
Once lang.
Why? Bakit once
I don't
lang?
know, never had a chance. Basta parang yung may banda sila noon eh. Yun nga yung parang
Yeah.
banda lang ako.
Yeah.
Pinakanta nila ako ng bonggahan. Naloka yung yung buong eskwelahan. Ganun lang. Party! Ito ba gusto nyo? Sige!
Okay. So when your talent, you never really flaunted your talent as an artist in school.
Never had a chance.
But you would sing at home.
Hindi rin eh. Sa totoo, hindi ako nagkakakanta.
What?
I don't know.
So when did it blossom?
I started doing theater.
Oh, why did you do theater?
Parang na-recruit lang ako ng isang kaibigan ko. Sabi, meron ganun. Ganun ba? Sasama ako sa inyo. And then I started like loving theater. And then, luckily, mga mentors ko, napakagagaling na mga naging mentors ko sa theater. And then, singing, parang nag-umpisa ng karoon ng mga competition, sumasali ko ng konti.
Okay, let's backtrack. Theater, how old were you when you...
Oh, siguro I was high school. Fourth year high school when I started doing theater.
And this was like school plays, mga ganon?
Hindi, si CP agad.
Wow.
Si CP agad ang first
Repertory, hindi?
It's actually Dula ang Kabataan Barangay.
Uy,
I
okay.
was with the
Dulaan,
KB,
Kabataan.
So,
Okay.
it was, of course, under
Amy Marcos. Yeah.
Biglang cultural center of the Philippines, di ba? May mga Chamberlain. Tsaka
Right.
ay, ano to? Bakit ganito to? Talagang CCP agad at drama na.
Nung mga panahon yun, kumikembot ka na, hindi pa?
Ay, hindi pa. Kasi galit ang tatay ko.
So how was that? How...
Tay. Alam mo naman.
Talaga?
Hindi pa.
So theatro was an outlet for you.
Kasi I could create different type of characters and I love it.
Okay, so coming out hasn't happened in your life at this point. Wala pa.
Wala pa nun. Until I reach college. Coming out, okay, fine. Nakakaloka ka. Biglang naging coming out.
Hindi kasi I'm looking at the timeline di ba? Tama ka, conservative ang parents. Tondo.
Tol.
Sa mga hindi di ba? Sa mga hindi nakakalam, parang kasi that's why I ask. So, okay, Torres High School, number 1. Number 2, Tondo. Number 3, gender preference. Number 4, conservative parents. That was like probably para ka nakakulong.
Kahit parang meron lang sinusunod na
batas.
Di ba? Huwag kang kumembot-kembot.
Right,
Kang,
okay.
Huwag ganun.
But it wasn't a secret.
Parang hindi naman nila ako pressure on that. It's just like, yun lang, parang naturally after that, lumabas.
And then unconditional love.
Yan. Until I finally,
Parang
fell in love with. Oh my God.
Gumana.
Si Romeo pag dumating, hindi si Juliet.
Okay. So, and then, when you did Dulaan, after Dulaan KB, what happened? Did you go into TV?
I went to Japan for a while. That's what I tried singing kasi ang hirap humanap ng trabaho sa
Sa Pilipinas.
Pilipinas. And
Hindi ka nag-college?
After college.
Masscom?
Oo, after ng mass communication.
Where at?
Yung, Far Eastern University.
Kalaban ng De La Salle University.
Grabe, oo.
But nobody's perfect. Joke. Okay, so you went to Japan.
I
And
went to
then,
Japan para kumanta-kunta ko lang doon kasi kailangan ko ng pera. And then after that, I came back to the Philippines. I was able to work with People's Television for as a production assistant.
what did Japan teach you?
Eat sushi. Charot.
Anong sushi? Kita mo. Anong hilaw? What sushi?
Japan taught me. Ano ba? Parang just to find myself first. What I really want
The reason why I'm asking is because these are probably the same questions our listeners are asking because may mga pinagdadaanan ng ibang tao nakikinig sa atin.
Hindi
Hindi
sa
natin
totoo
alam.
lang kasi you really don't know what's gonna happen to you after college.
Right.
Diba?
This is your independence, your first days of independence.
You don't even know where you're going.
Right.
You graduated. I graduated mass communication, but I did not ended up working as a journalist or a television or as an actor or whatever.
So who offered you to go to Japan?
Wala yun, nakita ko lang yung mga kaibigan kong Japayuki.
Seryoso?
Ganyan, sumasayaw sa ang lalandi niyo Anong nangyayari sa buhay niyo? Hoy, ali ka sumama ka sa amin kasi kailangan ng singer. Ganun ba? O, di sumali ko. O, di ba? Ganun lang.
And then paano ang trabaho sa Japan? Like you're awake until 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning?
Oo. Hindi naman ganun katap. Parang until hanggang mga 1 o'clock in the morning lang. We started like by 6, ganyan-ganyan.
6 at night to 1 in the morning?
Oo, parang ando lang kayo sa Nicolet umise sa bar. Karamihan naman doon pang girls eh.
Okay.
Tapos papasok lang ako to sing.
Okay.
So mas matrabaho yung buhay nila kaysa sa akin.
Kasi tumitable pa sila
Oo,
after.
table pa sila.
Yeah.
Tapos ako naman, taga-kanta lang, taga-chika, ganyan,
May tip pa rin yun.
Oo, may tip pa rin.
Lapad-lapad na. Yeah. What's one lapad worth?
Parang, kung ngayon parang $100.
Wow.
Parang gano'n.
Wow.
Tip lang yun
Tip lang yun.
Oo, kaya bongga yung mga Japones.
Okay. I'll digress, but let's talk about tip. No. Because,
sige.
Hindi kasi. I had Pocket, the band, episode 5, and we talked about tip. And here in the States, nahihiya pa ang mga Filipino entertainers manghingi ng tip. But it's an art form. Agree or disagree?
It's an art form. How you gonna do it?
Right?
Creatively.
Right? It is an art form, di ba? Kung masyado kang mahihayin, gutom ka. Kung masyado kang makapal, gutom ka rin. So there's that balance.
Oo. Tsaka, kinakailangan din simulado.
How do you do it?
I just want to make sure that it's actually coming from their heart when they actually give the tip to us. Ayoko ng persahan. Pero syempre may charisma on how you gonna do that, di ba? Medyo, may mga punchline
So
ka.
crowd reading is important.
Oo, may punchline ka na sasabihin sa kanila and everything. And then, bayaan na natin mag-ikot. Tingnan natin kung fate will decide on that.
So sa punchline, depende sa reaction nila, nare-read mo na yung...
Oo, kasi when the people are happy, they're generous to you. Buti na lang natatawa sila, kaya ang saya-saya nila. So they give.
You know what? So offline we had stories and all that, no? How do you separate your personal from your professional? Because your job is to make people happy. Because not only do you entertain, you make people laugh. You're a comic, right?
In a way, yeah, I think so, yeah.
How do you do that? How do you get on stage and just let go of what's personal, whether you're having a good day or a bad day? Paano mo nakaharap yung audience mo?
I think it's just I don't know, it's just natural for me to shut down or to shut off with my personal problems. Because whenever I'm on stage, it's kind of like, it gives me hype.
Okay.
It makes me happy. So,
Therapeutic.
oo, kasi
Diba?
oo, tama ka. Parang kapag andun na ako sa stage, that makes me happy. Nakita ko yung mga taong tumatawa na at masaya na sila. wala na, nawawala na yung problema ko. So, kumbaga, sinasabi nila, alam mo, Joseph, naaaliw kami sa inyo.
And that's validate. That's validation.
Kaloka kayo. Ako ang naaaliw sa inyo. Huwag niyo akong lokohin. Di ba ganyan? Sinasabi niyo naaaliw kayo sa akin. Hindi. Ako ang naaaliw sa inyo.
Okay, going back to Japan. So tip and all that. Did you have to share your tip with the girls?
Kanya-kanya yan eh.
Kanya-kanyang diskarte.
Kanya-kanyang diskarte, bigayan.
How long were you there?
Like 6 months only.
And what made you come back?
Well, the contract was over, and then I was about to go back, but then I was able to get a job
At PTV.
at PTV4.
Okay.
So yun na-enjoy ko yung behind the production
My God,
and
Celebrity
everything.
Center, no? But the Broadcast City pala ang PTV4.
People's Television
Oh
4
my
pa yun. So,
goodness.
ganun tipo. Pero I'm doing things behind the production.
Okay.
I started,
Were you having fun doing that?
Yes. Oo. Kasi we're doing like a cultural show. So I travel from different places, researching, tapos all the cultures nakikita ko.
So nung naging researcher ka, that's when you started writing?
I started writing somehow. Pero ang ended up nito, I ended up writing for Naaaloka.
Sige.
That's Entertainment.
Kwento.
Kailangan nila ng para mga gag script writers sa That's Entertainment.
No way.
So medyo umiscape na ako dun sa TV4 kasi parang medyo napagod na rin. I've been working for a lot of years already. So, subukan ko na nga itong ganyan-ganyan. Pero ganun-ganun lang. Napakasimple.
Right.
Pera agad. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Oo, parang, hindi na ako mag-edit. Magkakaroon lang ako.
Kumbaga, bahala na sila, di ba?
Magbibigay lang ako ng mga sasabihin nila. Pagkatapos, uwian na to.
For all the groups, Monday group, Tuesday group, Wednesday
Yes,
group.
oo.
Okay,
So,
okay.
madali lang, uwian na, ganun-ganun drama. So, parang ganun lang yung work. So, madali lang
And you were
talaga.
working for Kuya Germs.
Actually, I was working for Kuya James. Maraming salamat.
I
Napakabait
know,
na tao.
sobra. Kahit kami, Intro Voice, si Kuya Germs at saka si Ate Carms ang nag-discover sa amin.
But it didn't last kasi after that, I have to migrate dito.
Okay. Before we migrate,
Talagang storya ko pala tawa.
of course, Origin, this is all about you. Yan na naman. Shout out to Jonathan De La Paz sa
Ayan.
paghihirit ng This is all about you.
It's all about you.
You. Okay, so PTV4 to Channel 7, Broadway na to?
Broadway na. Broadway, oo.
Okay. And you still lived in Tondo
Oh, by the time I was living in Quezon City na.
by yourself na?
With a
Roommate.
With a roommate, yeah.
So independent, total independence. Were your parents proud na finally you're spreading your wings and flying? And,
My family is in the States na
na.
rin eh. So by that time, I have to leave the Valenzuela thing. I have to,
Wow.
somehow live somewhere in Quezon City that is near where my job is.
so, petitionado ka.
Pinetition ako ng anak ko.
Alam mo kung ang nakakatuwa and sometimes napapawawa ko, most of my guests have that story na petitionado. And so I'll ask you the same question. How did it feel to have a ticking time bomb in terms of may taning yung career mo sa Pilipinas and you knew that? Did it stop you from going all out or medyo parang, teka, hindi ko na lang gagawin to kasi hindi ko naman matutuloy dahil aalis ako papuntang abroad?
Totoo, nangyari yan. Nangyari yan because during that time, kasi parang that time, ang daming dumating sa akin.
Ang daming offer.
Ang daming dumating sa akin. Parang nakakaloka, ba't sabay-sabay ito dumating?
Right.
Ganun tipo. So during that time, I was like doing some skits for GMA Super Show. And Kuya James was saying, you're going.
Grabe,
Why
no?
are you going? I need you here.
Aray ko.
So, pero, siyempre, mga friendship ko, wala yung showbiz niya yan, ano yan. Diyos ko, hindi yan magtatagal, ganyan-ganyan.
May bulong na.
Oo, may mga bulong-bulong. At that time, ino-offer ako to be a cruise director. So parang, is it going to be writing or being a cruise director? Siyempre, tinanggap ko cruise director.
Well, travel.
Oo, travel. Ganun. Tsaka iba yun. Parang, ano to? Parang kakaiba to. Parang ngayon ko lang narinig itong cruise director na eksena na to.
And cruise ships were kind of happening at that time.
Happening at that time.
They were beginning to happen na. So you took that, and this was what? After you migrated or migrate muna?
Actually, nag-migrate muna ako. And then when I get back, the offer came to me.
Wow.
Pagkatapos, umalis ako, nag-cruise ako for like 5 years. Babalik-balik
5
ako
years?
dito. Babalik-balik lang ako, in, out lang ako dito sa Amerika hanggang gusto na akong ang immigration.
Dahil yung green card mo, parang, anong gagawin?
Sabi sa akin, parang, huwag mo akong lokohin kasi hindi ka naman nag-i-stay dito. May pa ganun ng kuya. Parang, yeah, but it's work. Ganun na akong arte, di ba? So, nabukot-bukot na ako until finally, yung last ship ko, Kuya, na Titanic.
No!
Oh, yes!
What was this?
Nasunog.
Oh, okay.
Nasunog, lumubog.
Anong ship?
Ano to? San Vista.
Hindi,
siyempre, kinakailangan kong bumalik dito.
That was a sign.
Siyempre, mga paperwork ko, kinakailangan ayusin agad, chuchu, ganyan. Eto na. Siyempre, nagkautang-utang na ako dito, di ba?
Of course.
Kinakailangan mo ganyan. Hindi na ako nakaalis. Naghanap na ako ng trabaho kasi kailangan magbayad na ako ng mga bills. Wow. Ayun.
Welcome to America na yun.
Welcome to America na pala yun.
So let's talk about the cruise ship muna bago yung Welcome to America. Dahil yun lang pagsayo ng Welcome to America, kahit ako na-stress eh.
Stress ka.
Yeah. Pinag-uusapan natin kanina, di ba na parang, bakit ganun? At the end of the month, parang, nasa napunta yung pera natin? Di ba?
Di ba? Until now, just let's get real talk talaga.
Yeah.
Real talk, di ba? Akala kasi ng ibang sarap-sarap ng buhay natin dito sa Amerika.
One time nga, isang kamag-anak ko sa Pilipinas, I think I was making a $6.25 an hour. So ang take home ko was $1,050 a month. Okay?
Oh.
Tawag sa akin yung isang kamag-anak ko sa Pilipinas. Kuya, kasi may sasalihan kaming contest. Pwede ba kayo magpadala ng 1,000? Wow. Sabi ko, 1,000. 50 na lang matitira sa akin. Doon ko naramdaman yung ganun pala yun, no? Para sa kanila, akala nila,
andali.
ang yaman natin dito. Doon pala hindi.
Hindi.
Yeah. Let's talk about your cruise. Yung gusto ko malaman nyo, how do you guys, the staff, know the names of the people going on a cruise? Kasi nag-cruise ako one time eh. Pagpasok ko ron, kilala kagad ako nung staff.
Paano naman? Sikat ka naman, Paco?
Hindi Pilipino to eh. Pero memorize lang yung kwarto namin, yung mga ganun. And I was Carnival Cruise to. But I was very surprised.
I'm pretty sure they got their own parang ways how to do that.
Before the guests arrive, what do you normally tell your staff?
Kasi embarkation kami. So just to make them happy, just to make them feel welcome, ganun lang naman, basic ganun lang drama.
And then once sa laot na kayo,
the activity starts going non-stop.
And you're in charge of that.
And I'm in charge of that.
Anong pahinga mo?
Halos wala nga. Mahirap. Kasi it's like almost a 24-hour job. Makakatulog lang ako kapag nasa...
Right. Maglasing na lahat ng guest.
Mga 3 o'clock. Tapos kapag what do you call that? Nasa shore leave yung mga tao. They're on a tour. Then I can have a break. And then when they get back to the ship, very visible na naman ako.
What are the things that can go wrong in terms of activities on a cruise?
Getting boring. That's one thing that you can't be...
And then they give you feedback, no? And then
they give you feedback. So
pagdating doon. But you stayed for 5 years,
I stayed for 5 years. I really enjoyed it. But it's becoming too parang routinary na lahat ng nangyayari. So I started like getting bored also.
And okay, so now you're US-based. Nakakatuwa, you're US-based, but you would go out of the US, go to different places.
Actually, it's more on Asia yung...
Asia. Oh my God. Okay. Done with the cruise. Now you're here. Day job because there are bills. Welcome to America. What was that like? But you were living with your parents.
I was living with my parents,
Okay,
but it's still a struggle for me emotionally and mentally. Because
let's talk about the emotional part.
I wanted to go back to the Philippines. First of all, emotionally, I had someone back in the Philippines.
How was it hard to say goodbye?
It's hard kasi it's gonna be a long distance relationship.
So nag-LDR ka rin.
LDR, so siya, gabi, LDR. Di
How
ba?
was LDR back in the day? 80s to.
Siyempre maraming promises.
Joke.
Diba? Ibig sabihin, but you keep on still holding to the relationship. But it's kind of like hard.
So ang dami mong days na talaga you were dragging your feet.
Pagkatapos mentally kasi 'di ba parang andito ko because I started cleaning up malls, I started like doing odd jobs, I started doing yung meron akong pabrika na pinasok na nag-aayos ako ng mga magazines and everything. I don't know what you call that. Nahirapan ako ng bonggang-bongga talaga.
Wow.
So parang eto ba to? Parang being a cruise director and being a writer and doing some productions in the Philippines. I was with theater. Tapos naglilinis ako ng mall. Tapos parang ang liit-liit naman ang bayad sa akin. Parang ganun tipo.
How long did it take you to snap out of that mentality? Kasi di ba like, kaya ako natatanong, I had that moment. But ang gusto ko malaman because people listening or watching na gustong mag-migrate, it's nice for us to tell them na, Day, you will experience what we've experienced.
Akala mo sa movie lang to, akala mo 'di ba? Parang
Agamulak film, Lea Salonga yan.
Lea Salonga.
But
diba?
how long before you rolled up your sleeves and actually said na, you know what, tama na to. What happened? Kwento mo sa amin.
I think it's because of the family support. Okay. That's the family that says, okay lang yan, hanggat nangangapa-kapaan dito lang kami.
Wow.
And they supported me all the way until I found a job.
Yung talagang
a real
legit.
Job, legit na job. Nakikita ka talaga at least on a monthly basis. Diba?
Right.
Hindi ganun syempre yung kalakihan, pero at least meron ka ng monthly, consistent. And I think, alam mo talagang nag-enjoy ako rito. I started having friends. Yun na yun. Having friends na we started, putting up little entertainment productions. Gumawa ako ng mga ganun. Yung mga,
and this was back 2001, 2000?
mga ganun, 2002, 2003. So we started like doing a little productions. Yung mga musikahan dyan.
Yeah. Sila Marisa.
Sila Marisa and everything in sa Manila Peninsula. And it was such a hit. Everybody loves it. It started there.
Sandali. Because again, as a kid, you were the storyteller, and then the reluctant artist in school, the teatro artist in the Dulaan, and then the singer in Japan, the cruise director on the ship, and now you're in the States. So, kailan lumabas si Joseph Gelito?
I started...
The entertainer comic na talagang hinahangaan ng marami dito sa Amerika.
Wow naman.
It's true though. You cannot BS me because I've seen you live. I've laughed. And, magkaibigan tayo, but I still laugh at you pag...
Oh, thank you, salamat. Hindi kasi dito, parang naramdaman ko na parang walang masyadong entertainment that makes people happy.
Okay.
So, I think my key here is I want to make people happy. I want to make people laugh. As in hahalakak ka.
Yung interaction talaga.
Ganun tipo. As in gugulong ka sa kakatawa mo. Makakapagmura ka sa kakatawa mo. Mga ganung tipo. So, I started gathering some
material?
Mga people from who are just sing-alongers.
Wow.
So, I started like putting up like productions. And people says, oh my God, this is so funny. This is very entertaining. I said, ang ganda ng formula kasi alam kong people really love it.
And up to now, when did you start doing that? 2001, 2002?
Mga 2001, 2000.
On the record, guys, we have a common friend, si Mark Mercado, who put up his restaurant in Orange County, of all places, Manila Cucina Grill. And Joseph, actually, you did some stints at Manila Cucina Grill, right?
Yeah, every Saturday when I'm free.
Every Saturday when you're free. And then si Mark always goes, oh my God, isa sa mga hit kong artist is Yung Araw.
Wow naman. That's nice to hear from
Yun
Mark.
ang sinasabi ni Mark. So, ibig sabihin, after all these years, 2003 to 2019 or 2020, that formula from you is still a hit.
I guess people are still looking with that kind of entertainment.
What's the magic?
I think you just have to be honest and sincere on what you're
Ganda.
doing. Diba? But tapos, I don't know, it could be probably a gift from God that I am naturally, what they say, I'm funny.
Right.
That I don't really force to be funny. Even, I'm just talking to people and people are laughing. They say, what are you laughing about? Like, I'm doing some talking on the Facebook and it's gonna go trending. And, ano ba? Nagsasalita lang naman ako. Ganun tipo.
You're just being honest, di ba?
Oo, ganun tipo. So I think, and I think the sincerity at saka yung pasensya mo talaga, like yung respeto mo rin. Kasi yung my entertainment, I took it as in a professional level now.
Right.
And I don't think I'll stay in this kind of thing if I can call it a business, which basically
It is, yeah.
yes, because it helped me out to pay all my bills
Right.
now. No, but thinking about it, I think it's really like kinakailangan honest kasi ginagawa mo. Dapat professional ka. Professionals in a sense na you've got to be there on time. You've got to deliver what needs to be delivered for the audience.
Yes.
You have to be more creative. Napalabas mo na to, napakita mo to, mag-invento ka pa.
I know.
Hindi pa ulit-ulit, di ba? Paulit-ulit ka na lang nakita ng tao. Okay, syempre, hindi naman umuulit, hindi naman ang material mo.
Right.
But when you do some stuff, you've got to have something, another thing na bubulaga sa, meron naman pauso tong baklang to. May ganun. May patawa na naman si bakla.
So, yung mga hindi ka ba nasa-stress if the same people come to watch you?
Alam mo, hindi naman. Ang nakakaloka lang kasi, like, I'm doing, like, organizations or fiesta. And they invite me every year.
So now you have to change the material or you do the same?
That's kind of hard.
Yun na
diba?
nga.
That's kind of like hard. Pero minsan sabi ko, as in front face, ako na naman imbita nyo. Wala na ba kayo kasawa-sawa sa akin? Wala! Gaganon. Ganon. Hindi kami nagsasawa! Ewan ko sa inyo, problema nyo na yan! Ganon ang drama talaga.
And you can talk to them that way.
Oo, I can talk to the problema nyo na yan. Ako na lang kinuha nyo eh. Napaboard kayo, buwi na kayo. Ganon.
But they stay.
Tawa na naman sila. Ganon drama. Parang, ganon lang. Parang I'm just talking to my friends.
Right. So now, because of that, and you've been around, how come wala pang solo major concert? Is it because of you or is it because hindi mo talaga dinadive headfirst yung ginagawa mo?
Alam mo, nakakaloka yung question mo. Because that's one thing that I really have to do.
Yes.
Meron akong concerts pero I always have
Yun na nga,
support.
yun na nga.
Sila Fedolos Reyes.
Yes.
Ganong tipong.
May rest back.
Oo, may ganong tipo. Kasi tatakot din ako. Kasi baka kung ako lang mag-solo, baka ma-board yung mga tao. Baka pagtingin ko, nagsosolo na lang talaga ako.
Or baka hindi.
Diba?
Maybe you need that breakthrough.
Diba?
Kasi
Yun
ako,
nga.
naghihintay lang ako ng manggaganon ka. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. Oh.
And then I think where I'm actually planning now I started doing this 2000 and now it's 20. I'm actually now on my 20th years here, 20th years. That's why I'm planning to do my anniversary on September. So
Ayan,
20
guys.
Ayun ako, bigla ako nag-plug ano.
Dapat lang, yeah.
Diba? 2020, diba? Entertainment. So, kina-conceptualize ko na yun. But it is something that sabi nga nila, may nagsabi sa akin, it's going to be a hit, but there's a thing here that says move on. Meaning, you've got to make something that you haven't done before that people would actually be surprised. Okay.
That's very challenging. Isipin mo, you have a repertoire worth 20 years worth of repertoire, pero you have to come up with new material to augment the 20 years na ginawa mo na. Ano masasabi mo dun sa mga, like, yung mga comic katulad ni na Rex Navarrete, ni na Jokoy? How do you find them?
I love Jokoy eh. I have not seen really Mr. Navarrete, pero few. Pero nakakatawa talaga sila.
Right.
Ang nakakatawa sila sa kanila kasi they go back to our culture. Nahawak na hawak, tsaka kapadong-kapado nila yung taste ng Pilipino. Even feel-am na sila, di ba?
Yeah.
Napanood ko si Jokoy for 1.5 hour. I never laugh the way na talagang tumawa. Alam mo siya lang yung tipong
Maiiyak ka na
sakit
o sa-
talaga,
oo.
sumakit talaga yung tiyan ko sa kanya. Kasi ko, ang galing. Ikaw pa naman, di ba, pag talagang minsan pa lang, ako nanonood ako, pero pagka sinabi ko, ang galing-galing mo talaga. Ang galing ka talaga. Kasi na-hold mo ko for 1.5 hour.
Right.
Na pinasakit mo yung ko sa kakatawa. At naintindihan kita kahit English yung sinasabi mo. Diba?
Your material is Taglish.
Yeah, Taglish, pero mas effective kasi sa
Tagalog
eh. Pero when doing corporate,
Yeah.
weddings,
Ano feel?
ayan, nakakaloka,
Yung mga
di ba?
nose, yung mga pag, oh shoot, may puti. Paano yun? How do you do?
English, ano kuya?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Me pa. Hello. Nosebleed kung nosebleed to.
So, pero ang punchline, Tagalog.
Oh,
Oh,
wala talaga English.
Oh my God.
Pero alam mo, there's a way na parang, eto nga, sabi ko nga, I am so lucky that I was once a cruise director. Kasi, I got to know how to work with international market. Kaya napaka-effective pag ginagawa ko yung mga corporate parties, mga wedding. Ngayon pa naman ang mga ginagawa kong 18th birthday, feel-am na, kuya.
Yeah.
Hindi sila marunong magtsagala.
By the way, by Joseph hosts events also.
Yeah. So, pero nakakapagtaka, ang dami kong 18th birthday. Parang, gosh talaga. Am I like millennial also? Oh my God. Feeling ko talaga millennial din ako. Nakakasabay talaga ako sa kanila.
Why is this?
Taste nila.
Now, why are you able to do that? Is it because you have nephews and nieces or because you're just very observant at...
I am very observant. Parang sinasabi, oh, this is my market. You've got to know your market. I think that's one thing. You've got to know your market. This is my market. I have to sing Bruno Mars. I have to sing Adele.
So you can sing those.
Oo, mga ganong drama.
Okay.
I have to sing yung mga ganon, mga John Legends of Mariang Makiling, yung mga ganyan. I have to sing the song John Legends of Mariang Makiling. Mga ganon. So binabanatan ko yun. Impress sa akin yung mga bagegets.
Of course.
Oh my God. Like, si Lolo nakakanta ng mga ganon.
Si Lolo.
Kumakanta ng ano.
So look at you.
Versace on the floor. Mga ganyan. Excuse me, diba? Versace on the floor. Hello.
In key, ha?
In key of Bruno Mars. Diba? Bruno Mars, Bruno from Mars, eto na to. Diba?
Okay, ito. So, you would do that at night, puyat, and then do it again probably the next night?
Ay, hindi naman. Mostly,
Okay.
that's why I love weddings and I love 18th birthday. By 10 o'clock, I'm
Tapos ka
done.
na.
Uwi na ako niyan.
But when you do the club scenes, yun.
Yun, medyo ine-enjoy ko lang yun, mga
Chill.
12, oo. Tsaka yun naman, parang dakdakan lang, kwentuhan lang yun.
Masaya na sila.
Masaya na sila. Masaya nila. Request dito. Tip-tipan. Okay na tayo. Go! Ganyan.
Okay, what can you say about the new hosts that have been doing what you're doing? Yung mga, minsan like, dito sa LA, yung mga local scenes natin, mga chibogs, mga ganyan. And then up north, di ba sa Ichiban, like may mga comics din na gumagawa nun. What can you say about that? How do you differentiate yourself with them? Kasi kay Napoka, mga ganyan, kay Ray Kilay. And how do you find yourself similar to them also?
They're funny. Nakakatawa sila.
Are you happy na there really is a group of comic na gano'n?
Yeah. Hindi kasi...
Love ko by the way yung mga yun.
Oh my
Shout
God.
out.
Hindi kasi I am so thankful that at this point, dito sa Amerika, meron tayong mga comedians
Yes.
na nakakapag-cater kung anong gusto ng talagang taste ng
Filipino. Parang library style,
Naku,
di
let's
ba?
get real here. Hindi naman lang sa di ba? Minsan, hindi ko naiintindihan yung mga patawa ng...
Mga puti.
Oo, di ba? Pero, syempre naman, hindi naman din ganun yung kultura natin, di ba? So, hahanapin talaga natin talagang yung natin, yung taste ng...
And you guys really pinpoint that part of us na talagang will really feel close to home because of what you guys do.
And I'd like to acknowledge them for doing that. Kasi kung hindi nila gagawin o hindi namin to gagawin, sino pa gagawin?
True.
Actually, mas nakakatakot nga ngayon. Kasi after that, who follows us? Wala.
Sino nga?
Wala.
Wala talaga.
Wala talaga.
So there's Poca, there's Ray Kilay, there's you. Should I stop? Meron pa ba?
Well, Cebuana is good also.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's still a lot of
And then pag sinabi mong bago, like we're talking about millennials na
millennials.
wala, no?
Kasi iba na, I don't know, kasi iba na yung ano nila eh. Iba na yung preferences, yung mga
So,
ano nila.
Ang question ko is, do you think the next, the heir to your thrones
May thrones.
should come from the Philippines? I think it's a first gen kind of thing, hindi kaya?
I guess.
What do you think? Parang, no?
Oo,
Think about it.
kasi parang,
Hindi kasi pag taga rito ka, parang hindi mo magagawa eh. Because ano ang basehan?
oo, di ba?
Parang-
Parang kaya siguro kaya nga tayo nag-i-import ng mga comedians from the Philippines pa kasi gustong-gusto pa rin natin the way they handled or they provide the entertainment, di ba? So, ganun talaga yung Pilipino eh.
Yung chocolate, kaibigan natin.
Oh, I love chocolate. Naging kaibigan.
Tama ba yung ginawa? I love chocolate. He was a friend of mine. Pero tama ba yung nangyari na pinagod niya yung sarili niya?
That's sad. Sa akin,
Do you believe in the show must go on? Or dapat
no. I don't believe in the show must go on. I believe in life must go on.
Life must go on. Good.
Oo.
Guys, narinig nyo ha.
So priority, di ba?
Your health.
And my family and my friends would always tell me, you better take care of yourself, which is tama naman.
Yeah.
Paano ako makapagpatawa kung there is something wrong with me?
Right.
Di ba? So your body is your tool.
Right.
Di ba? Para sa artistry mo. So kinakailangan alagaan.
Pero for a comic, your heart is also should be protected eh, di ba? Kasi I'm trying to put myself in your place. I play the drums and I sing. That's all I do. I play the drums and I sing. So it's easy for me to mask my emotions because at the end of the day, when the people come to watch my band, they know that we're gonna sing our hits and some songs and then autograph signing and call it a day. You, on the other hand, will have to wing it at some point, stick to script at some point, sing, interact, and when you're having a bad day, tulad nga ng nabanggit natin a while ago, what can you advise new comics or new entertainers like yourself? How can they protect their heart para hindi sila magiba on stage? Kasi nakakagiba rin yun eh.
Oo, pero like sa bagay magkakaiba naman kami, no? And medyo yung questions mo, I really don't know how to answer that. But I think
Di ba parang payaso eh, di ba?
oo, totoo. Kinakailangan it's still your job, di ba?
People expect you to do that, pero alam mo deep inside, alam mo yun, may sakit ang nanay mo or iniwanan ka ng girlfriend o boyfriend mo or alam mo yun.
Well, in my case, as I said before, being on stage or making people laugh is also therapy na sa akin. So I think I'm just lucky enough na naiiwanan ko kung ano man yung problema ko pag nandun na ako sa stage.
But for the young
I'm just
ones,
enjoying it.
Yung sa mga baguhan na papasok sa gantong industriya.
Bahala ka sa buhay niyo.
Ang
Buhay
ganda,
niyo yan.
no?
Hindi. Alam mo, palagi ko dapat solid yung sanity nila.
Yun.
Di ba? Dapat solid yung sanity mo eh. Kasi parang, I don't know, kinakailangan talaga siguro matapang yung puso mo.
Sige nga, tingnan nga natin. So ano nangyari sa LDR sa Pilipinas? Tama, akala mo hindi ko babalikan
wala.
yun.
Di ba?
Paano nawala yun?
Nag-goodbye siya, di ba?
Anong feeling mo nung nag-goodbye siya?
Ay, hindi. Kasi talagang I give by everything. Sabi ko ito, Diyos ko, uso na kasal, no? Pero nung sinabi sa akin, I just wanna stay here. Ay, teka muna, ibang usapan na to. Di ba? Kasi wala na tong future.
Nagtaray ka o nalungkot ka?
Hindi, nalungkot ako pero
There
hindi ko
you
sabihin.
go.
I just respected.
Kala mo hindi ko itatayin doon, di ba?
I respected the decision. Kasi yun eh. Alang mapiliting kong...
So what was the emotion? Respect is okay, but let's talk about, what was the emotion going through your head?
I got tired.
Oh.
I think I think the right term is I got tired of waiting. I got tired of, asking, this is the best thing that, that would actually happen. This is the best thing so we can have the future together. But it seems
Ayaw
I
mo.
don't see a future
Oo.
on what we're doing right now. Tagal na natin, walang future. Ano to? Ganun
Right.
lang. So I have to stop it.
Masakit.
Actually, by that time, hindi na. Kasi nga parang dumating na yung time na napagod ka na. Parang, sige, okay lang. Ganun.
Okay, so that being said, now you are a strong person, but you also see the positives in the negatives. Tama ba? Do you use your own personal experience as materials for your
Ay, Diyos ko, yes. Oo. My personal experience.
Open book.
Oo, personal experience ko sa love life, personal experience ko with my mom, material ko, my personal experience with my caregiving with people.
Yeah.
My experience with my sister, experience with my friends, experience of my college days. Lahat yun.
Dala-dala mo lahat yun.
Dala-dala yun. Oo. Kinukuha ko uli sa baul yun. And from time to time, lumalabas yun sa mga spills ko and everything because people can relate.
Right.
Because lahat yun halos pinagdaanan natin. We get the same
yes.
area of preferences.
Yes,
You got your family, you got your friends, you got your life during college time, nakipagbangagan ka, nakipagkangkangan ka, kung ano ginawa mong kalokohan.
Lalabas lahat yun.
Lumalabas lahat yun. And then, that's the funny thing that could you hear, oh my God, yes, I did that. So I can really relate on this. So that becomes funny.
Okay, now, if that's you and your act, paano kung may kasama kang dalawa and then nagbabanter kayo? When does it become more of like you're winging it and nagja-jamming kayo? When is it, ito gagawin mo, ito gagawin ko, and how are they different?
Meron kaming, there are natural actors. There are natural actors na even without plot or even without like talking to each other.
Talagang
And you
sync kayo.
started
Yeah.
talking and then sinasabi niya, ang galing magsagutan, hindi ba?
Yeah,
Parang
yeah.
ganun, hindi namin ito pinag-usapan. Pero nagsasagutan. There are actors like that or there are performers like that. And they would just say, you guys are witty. Wow, may pa-witty-witty kayong naalalaman. Hindi ko nga alam kung ano yung witty sinasabi nyo eh. Ganun tipo, di ba? Ganun tipo. Pero meron naman, kinakailangan, medyo pinag-aaralan nyo.
Yun.
This is what you're gonna say. Itapon mo sa akin to. Itapon mo sa... May mga ganon.
That's happening backstage or on stage?
Minsan backstage.
Which is okay, di ba?
And scripted also.
Right.
Kasi sometimes you don't know what you're gonna be talking about. Eh.
Right.
Hindi mo siya kilala. Di ba? So, ang mangyayari niyan, what are we gonna talk about on this? Or we gonna talk about the topic? Something like that. And then, itapon mo lang sa akin itong mga questions na to and everything. This is gonna be my answer. So it's kind of like raw when you're doing that. But at least you've got something
May
to talk
outline.
about.
Yes,
diba?
yes, may outline. So umakyat ka na kayo on stage and you feel na medyo lumilihis sa pinag-usapan. How do you deal with that?
You just have to go back to that. And then, iibahin ko na lang iibahin ko na yung kung anong binato mo sa akin, di yun ang ibabato ko sa iyo.
Pero bad trip ka na.
Hindi rin eh. Hindi kailangan eh. Hindi kinakailangan eh.
Do you push your seniority or you let them, nakikita mo naman as artist, nakikita natin kung nananapaw o hindi, di ba? Pag nakikita mong nananapaw si ex-actor, do you just let him go?
Oo naman. Bahala ka sa buhay mo.
Karirin mo yan.
Oo, karirin mo yan. Sige na.
So you're past that stage of, teka muna.
Ay, wala nang ganun.
Okay.
Ganun.
Does it
Ang dalal mo, sige. Teka mo muna magtrabaho. Biyak mo. Kakapin muna ako. Trabaho ka.
So sarcastic ka pa rin.
Hindi naman. Di mo nakakatawa lang yun. Ang daldal mo ha. Sige. Kakape ko. Bahala ka dyan.
So what stresses you on stage? If that doesn't stress you, what stresses you on stage?
What stresses me on stage are the technical aspects.
So lumalabas yung PTV4 mo.
Halimbawa, yung sinasabi ko sa tao, hindi maintindihan because the microphone is not working well.
Nasira yung punchline?
I'm talking and then there's going to be a lot of feedback and the people gets irritated because of those, diba? Nasisira na yung mood mo, diba?
How do you recover from that?
Alam mo, minsan parang, pasensya, kinakailangan, diba?
Lalo na pag umabot yung alam mo yung feeling na pag yung feedback sumabay sa punchline?
Oo. Parang, ay, walay. Ang hirap nun. Ang hirap-hirap talaga nung kalaban yung technical difficulties na you've got to be heard, 'di ba? You've got to be heard by people. Yung punchline mo dapat nasa timing,
Yeah.
and it was cut because of technical problems and everything. But it's a live thing. So you've got to know how to handle
Kailangan
that.
ma-recover.
You have to make fun out of what is going on right now para hindi mahalata ng mga tao na nabuwisit ka.
And then go back to script.
Ganun.
Do you have a script? Do you write?
I do write my scripts.
How and when? What part of the day do you write it? Or does this come? Oh, may naisip ako. Sulat sa telepono.
I do that. I do that. Kasi minsan may mga moment na kahit natutulog ka lang, biglang matutulog ka. Sandali, wait lang. Teka, wait lang. Kasi makakalimutan mo na yun eh. And from that punchline, you could actually create more punchlines.
Right. And then, how do you rehearse this?
Sequencing lang. Parang ganun.
By yourself?
By myself.
In front of a mirror?
Basically, no. Minsan nakaupo lang ako. Ganun.
Do you video yourself? Wala.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. Meron lang may mga moment talaga pagka naloloka lang ako pag binibideo ko yung mga sarili ko.
Alam mo kung saan ako amazed sa'yo? Dito sa States, there's a school for everything di ba? So ang dami mga people na nagpupunta sa school for comics. Did you ever do that? Or did it just come naturally?
I think I wanted to.
Go to school?
Go to school. Kasi gusto ko lang malaman ano ba meron doon.
Yun na nga eh.
Di ba? Ano ba meron doon?
Did you ever find out?
Hindi nga eh.
Okay.
No, I think mostly, you would say it's natural.
Yeah.
It should be natural nga.
Kasi yung mga iba talagang, may mga iba, MMA fighter. Pupunta sa school of comedy. And then, ngayon, comic na sila.
Oo, di ba?
Parang okay, may science ba to? And all that? So ikaw, walang ganon.
Wala. Tsaka hindi ko alam kung career yun eh. Hindi ko alam kung, di ba, ibig ko sabihin kung...
Speaking of career, I'll go back. Una-una, hindi ka na nag-solo concert. Lagi may rest back. Pangalawa, is it because you never considered what you are doing at night a career?
Honestly,
Yes.
I do it for fun.
Yo.
Kasi I'm really, really, really enjoying. Kung sasabihin mo, are you doing it in terms of
Money
and career, or because you love doing it? I think mas matimbang sa akin yung I love doing it. I love doing it.
Would you do it for free?
I do it for free.
Kita mo?
I do it for free, especially to some people who really needs it. I mean, I work in a
Nursing
a
home?
skilled nursing facility, and I share my music.
Parang Patch Adams, no?
Oo, it's very, very important. Kasi parang feeling ko pag ginagawa ko yun, parang nabibless ako.
Right?
Oo.
How does it feel when all these elderly laugh at your jokes?
Natutuwa din ako.
Pinagpapractice mo rin ba sila?
To be honest, yung kinakata ko sa shows ko, kinakata ko muna sa kanila. Oo, tapos impress yung mga impress yung boss ko, kuya. Oh my God, ang galing-galing niya. Oh my God. Kasi bukas kakatayin ko sa concert.
So it works both ways, no?
Oo, both ways, di ba? Ibig sabihin, napasaya mo yung mga elderlies mo. Na-memorize ko naman yung kanta ko.
Ayun.
Oo. Hindi mo ako binayaran dyan sa kakanta na yan. Pagkanta ko naman tomorrow, bayad ako.
Bayad, yeah.
Diba?
Kumbaga, win-win. Now, are your parents still with us?
Oh, no. They died.
I'm sorry to hear, but were they able to watch you perform?
Oo, nako. My father.
Okay, I want to hear that. I want to hear that story. Go.
You know what? My mom, I think that's where I got my
talent?
My comic talent, because she doesn't really know that she's really funny. Nakakatawa yung nanay ko talaga. Nakakatawa. Ang dami-dami niya. Going back again to the history, di ba? Parang ang dami-dami niyang kwento sa akin na tawang-tawa ko. At every time na kinukwento ko sa mga kaibigan ko, naloloka pa rin sila. Yung mga kwento ng mga anecdotes ng nanay ko.
Nakakamiss, no?
Nakakamiss. Pero nakakatawa talaga yung nanay ko. Hindi niya alam nakakatawa siya. My father, at times before, parang hindi niya masyadong, di ba, yung mga pabading-bading and everything, at chuchuchu, ganyan-ganyan. So, nang nasa comedy na ako, hindi niya nakita na yung ginagawa ko kabaklaan. Hindi ka na nakita na yung ginagawa ko kabakla. Kasi natawa na siya. Hindi na iniisip na,
He was able to look past it.
oo, di ba? Kasi ang nakita niya, nakadaster ako, tapos tawa ng tawa yung mga tao.
Yeah.
Kala niya nagpapatawa ako, nagpapatawa lang ako. Oo, nagpapatawa ako, pero babae, feeling ko ngayon, no? Di ba alam? Oo, di ba? Kasi may feeling ka gano'n, gusto mong gawin yun, di ba?
Yeah.
O, di for that moment, di magpakababae ka, di ba?
Pinagsamantalahan mo na.
Pinagsamantalahan ko yung tatay ko na walang kamalay-malay. Kanina yung anak ko, nakakatawa siya. Kabaklaan yun tayo, di ba alam?
How many?
Galit na galit ka nun, di ba? At ngayon, tawa ka ng tawa.
Do you have brothers?
I do have brothers, yeah.
They've seen you perform.
Oh, yeah.
And proud.
Oh, proud naman, oo.
Di ba? Nakakatuwa yung... So, are you the only comic in the family?
Ako, may isa pa akong kapatid, pero weirdo. Weirdo yung pagka-comic niya. Pero ang dami niya rin may anecdotes.
Okay. Sino sa mga... Binanggit natin kanina si Jokoy at saka si Rex Navarrete. But who are your favorite comics?
Ay de las Alas. Rene Riquestas.
Rene Riquestas, ang galing, no?
Of course, Dolphy.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Pero nakakatuwa si Mang Dolphy. Hindi siya talaga tahimik lang sa personal, pero pag nagbukas na ng bibig, ibang klase, no?
Pag napapanood ko siya sa Facebook, sabi ko, alam mo, wala pala talaga makakagawa na ginagawa ni Dolphy. Parang walang ka-effort.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. Pero like, what did you take away from them? Like si Rene Riquestas, yung timing niya was impeccable, no? He really made Joey De Leon shine.
True.
Right? Yung Starzan movie, and then nung nagkaroon ng offshoot ng Chitae, and then
diba?
kung ano mga... Andrew E.
Hindi ko masyadong napanood.
Michael V.
Oh, Roderick Paulate.
Yun!
He's so classic.
Yun.
To me, oh my God.
Ang
Grabe
galing.
si Roderick Paulate.
Roderick Paulate, bakla.
Hindi ko alam. Kaya trouble pa ako.
Kuya Dick! Pero ang ganda ng pangalan daw, Kuya Dick.
Favorite ko. Grabe.
Ibang klase yun.
Halos lahat yata ng pelikula ni Roderick talagang pinanood ko.
Yes.
Kapatid, grabe.
And you know, he was able to position himself as a child actor. He was able to position himself growing up. He fit the role, di ba? Tipong ganon. So si Kuya Dick, si Rene Riquestas, Redford White, yes, no, maybe.
Yeah,
You're
napapanood
being
ko siya.
showbiz.
Hindi, kaya lang kasi itong mga taong nabanggit ko, I think there's something in
Personal,
my heart, personal. Like, I is a very good friend of mine. And Rene Riquestas, we were together in Dula, ang Kabataan Barangay. Right. That's why...
Ay, yun pala. People might not know that. Akala nila napulot lang si Rene. But he was teatro, di ba?
He is theater.
What killed him? Do you know?
Hindi ko alam parang, I don't know kung kidney, whatever, parang gano'n yata. I really don't know what had happened. We lost touch after a while when he became a superstar.
Hindi ba, sino ba mga comic, ang daming nawawala. But si Ai, she's very funny. Yung movie nila na ang dami niyang asawa. Na namamatay.
Tanging ina yata. Diba?
Is she funny in real life?
She is funny in real life. At saka kasi, ang bait-bait niya Yung college days pa ako, hindi pa siya artista noon.
Oh, so gano'n katagal kayo magkasama?
We sleep together. She stays in my house. I stay in her house. So, ang close namin. Kaya alam na alam ko yung pagkatao niya.
Arnel Ignacio?
We never had a chance to be close, but I like Arnel.
Did you guys go the same circuit? Music box, library?
Hindi ako masyadong nakimingle dun sa
circuit na yun.
Sa circuit ng mga comedians or mga music
So you and
I was so busy that time.
Ito, I wanna find out. So you said you guys hang out together kayo ni Ai. What was it like growing up? What were your hopes and dreams? And I'll tell you why I'm asking you. Kasi ang kasabayan ko na was si na Raymart Santiago. Kami ni na Raymart Santiago. Sino ba mga kasabayan ko na yan, si Raymond Marasigan ng Eraserheads. Kami. We had hopes and dreams growing up na paglaki natin ito or pag sana ganito, ganyan. And looking at him now and looking at where Raymart was and is, di ba, I'm proud na naabot nila yung mga naabot nila eh. So when you and I were growing up, ano yung conversations niyo? What was it like?
It's not really like a conversation, pero yung mararamdaman mo sa kanya, ang priority niya talaga is her family.
Okay, hindi career.
O hindi pa. Ganun niya kamahal yung family niya. And I think that brought her to, to grab that opportunity and a career to be an...
Because for the family.
Yun ang focus niya kasi.
Yes.
Yun ang focus niya.
And ikaw, ano focus mo nung time na yun?
That time, ang focus ko, love life. Kaharutan. Kaharutan talaga.
Ay, no regrets.
No regrets.
Okay, no regrets. So you never really focused on, kailangan sumikat ako.
Hindi. Until na wala pang ganun
galing, no?
Wala pang ganun. Hindi ko nga sinasabi nga, kilala. Hindi naman. Hindi rin totoo. Sikat ka. Hindi yan. Walang ano yan.
Ito I mean, you don't have to brag, but try to answer this question. Do you even know how good you are?
Honestly, hindi.
Wow.
Or, hindi.
You're not trying to be humble.
No, I'm not trying to be humble. And just to be honest with you, whenever I see myself singing on Facebook, I don't like it.
Talaga?
I don't like it. I don't want to see myself.
Kahit ang daming views, kahit ang daming likes?
Hindi ko alam. Pag kumakanta na ako, parang ini-erase ko na yung sarili ko sa Facebook or yung mga shows ko or whatever. I really don't want. Parang I don't want to see myself. I don't know why. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. But meron din naman mga times na, bongga ka dyan, so Joseph, sige lang.
Okay. So, would you consider yourself self-critical?
Baka nga, siguro.
But if you're self-critical, how do you self-correct yourself?
Well, I strive for the better. I strive to do my act for the better. Like, pangit ng kanta mo dito, lang yaka.
Talaga?
Oo. Naku, pangit naman ng kanta mo dito. Pero at the same thought, sasabi ko, pasado kasi komedyante. Patawa lang naman ako rito. Pagka nagkanda piyok-piyok ako, okay lang yan.
I think that's that's an out. You have poetic license to actually go sintonado.
Yung maganda rin, di ba? Pagka umalpa ka na, parang kala lang ng tao.
What can you advise would-be comics or would-be actors or entertainers here in the States and even in the Philippines? Because you've obviously paid your dues. I mean, hindi ka flash in the pan, hindi ka fly by night. You've been around for a long time, di ba? What can you advise these young ones na may sense of entitlement? Kasi yun ang uso ngayon.
Oh my God! Sense of entitlement. Talaga, sense of entitlement. Natatakot ako sa self-entitlement kasi.
Exactly.
So,
and I'm sure we've encountered those type of artists.
Tsaka medyo natatakot ako doon sa mga titles. Comedy King.
Yan.
Comedy Queen, ganyan-ganyan, chuchu-chuchu, ganyan, Stars of Eklabu. Pero may title ako. Pero title ko patawa, di ba? The Stars for All Genders. Siyempre, walang merong ganon. Di ba?
Actually, kami may title din.
Ano title nyo?
Hindi naman ko madidispute mo. The #1 OPM band in North America.
Totoo naman kasi.
Kasi kami lang.
Kanya naman talaga lang.
Kami lang ang banda na galing Pilipinas na nandito sa North America.
Oo, di ba? Totoo
Kaya
naman
#1.
kasi. Di ba? Hindi totoo naman kasi, di ba? Yung ganun tipo. Self-entitlement.
Yeah.
Ayun, medyo...
What can you advise those? Yung mga nagpa-front act, yung mga feelingera.
Alam mo, mahirap eh. Mahirap mag-advise di ba?
Hayaan mo nila silang bumaksak sa mukha nila.
No, I think just to prove
And
to
you know
themselves.
what? By the way, guys, you're good at advising because si John Ardianzon told me na magaling ka mag-advise. Actually, in-advisean mo siya sa Morissette concert kaya nga ganun yung performance niya. So don't tell me hindi ka magaling mag-advise. By the way, ang advice mo pala sa kanya was to showcase his song and imbes na kumata ng isa o dalawa, talagang ibigay mo yung medley na ginawa niya dun sa Morissette na yun. Diba?
Galing ni Jonard dun.
Magaling. I'll post that.
Ang gwapo pa ng kaibigan ko. Kaya, di ba?
By the way, siya yung LDS Systems Inc. Siya yung sponsor natin dito.
Talaga na ba?
Yes.
Hi, Jonard.
Hi, Jonard. Okay, advice sa mga feelingera.
Bago pumasok sa utak nyo yung title, I think you have to work on your materials first. Diba? Parang pag pagtuunan natin ng pansin yung quality of what we're doing. Wala namang masama di ba, na whatever title you wanted to do, but it's hard to keep on a title without justifying what your title is.
Right.
So, first of all, asikasuhin nyo muna yung quality na ginagawa ninyo. And then, you have all the right in the word to say who you are. Or
Ikaw ba can you smell quality? Like,
I do, yeah. I do.
Galing, no?
I do, oo. Pero
shut up ka na lang, hindi mo na or do you do that?
hindi naman. Parang, ina-enjoy ko lang sila. Sige lang! Kaya galing-galing dyan, ha? Ganon. Ina-enjoy ko naman sila.
Pag feeling quality.
Oo, na-enjoy ko. Kahit naman ibato mo sa akin, enjoy ko lang eh.
So it's your outlook talaga that stands out, no? It's your outlook.
Kaya parang, sige, enjoy tayo. Yes, party tayo. Okay ba yan? Sige, okay. Yan ba title mo? Go!
So ano ang pwedeng, aside from the technical aspect, ano pa ang pwedeng mambuisit sa'yo because of your positive attitude? What can ruin your day?
Ano ba? So far, I have not think of anything except for that.
Ang galing mo. You are blessed.
Oo, parang, hindi mahaba talaga pasensya ko.
You are
Lalo
blessed,
sa mga, kahit sa mga kasama ko, kahit mga buraot yung mga kasama ko. Kasi parang, ano mo yun eh.
Maybe that's why people gravitate toward you siguro because of that. Madali ka pakisamahan kasi.
Oo, tsaka parang I don't take it against them kung if they want to feel like a superstar or feel like self-entitlement.
Like what you said, ikaw na.
Oo, go. Di ba?
less work for you.
Less work for me, di ba? And then, tsaka, hindi ko masyadong siniseryoso yung mga ganon, di ba? Kahit naman, ibato mo ng ibato, kahit kanino na meron kong self-entitlement or whatever, kung kanya-kanyang tingin lang yan di ba?
Yes.
Merong taong ang tingin dito magaling, pero merong tao naman na mediocre ka, di ba? Ganon tipo. Merong tunay na magaling, pero some people would say, hindi naman siya ganun kagaling. Pero sa iba, pero magaling naman.
That's right.
Diba? So, iba-iba talaga yung level.
Kumbaga subjective,
Oo, diba? Kung ikaw nagpe-perform nanay mo nanonood, siyempre galing na galing sa'yo.
Right.
Diba? Ganun tipo.
Push
ka pa.
So what's next for you? Ano na ang, what are you bringing to the table in 2020? 2020.
Ayan, 2020. Nako, to take this opportunity sa June 27, ito yung Believe, yung concert namin nila Mon David, Louis Reyes.
Puro bigatin yun, ha?
It's maganda yung line-up ng mga artists.
By the way, Louis Reyes is very close to my heart. Without Louis Reyes, wala akong green card, wala akong citizenship. She helped me.
Bait.
I am forever grateful to Tita Cesar and Tita Louie.
Julius Obregon is directing the show too.
Galing. Puro mga veterano to. Paano ka napasama?
Ako daw pambasag talaga nila.
That shows you how good you are for you to be in the presence of sina Mon David and Louis Reyes.
Kasi sabi nga kailangan doon lang. Ayun naman ang papel ko rito, pambasag. Mga ganun.
Pero yung basag na sinasabi, you are at their caliber. By the way, these are really legit artists, which makes you a legitimate artist.
Salamat nga, Diyos ko. Thank you.
So that's in June, on June what? On June 27.
And M3 Live in Anaheim.
Okay, and where can they buy tickets?
Sa akin.
So I'll post the link in the description below.
Tsaka sa'yo pa mabenta.
Sige. And then, if you're watching this after the 27th of June, I still will post links on Joseph's Facebook page para you can see what he's doing at the time that you're watching this video or listening to this podcast.
And of course, September pala, I'm planning to do my, yung guys,
20th,
sabi mo,
yes.
yung solo concert ko. Abangan mo na lang yan, di ba?
Abangan natin lahat yan.
Kaya kinakailangan gumawa ako ng something very different this year. Anyway, also in this April 3 in La Mesa, I'm doing like a mini...
Where is La Mesa? Tell them.
It's in San Bernardino Road in Covina.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At saka syempre, puntahan nila ako sa Manila Kusina Grill kay Tito Mar sa Mission Viejo.
Mission Viejo.
Well, in La Mesa, I'm preparing like April Fool's show. So, it's gonna be on April 3. Ganun tipo. So
consistent yung shows mo. And do you really post this on your Facebook page?
yes, I will post this.
Okay, so I will put that link para at least whether it's past those dates and they're watching this past those dates,
yes.
makakapunta pa rin sila where you are.
Ayun. So that's, and then concentrate with my regular job and then still go on with my gigs on Saturdays for weddings and birthdays and gano'n lang ang buhay ko.
So i-commit ko si Joseph dito sa Pacos Place na gagawa namin siya ni JJ Buencamino ng mga kanta and then we will let him perform it here
sige
on
nga.
Pacos Place para at least tuloy-tuloy ang support. We'll have you back, ha?
Yes, so sure.
And thank you very much. You are one of my special guests because you are one of the people who I shared this whole concept with.
Gibro mo, di ba? Ito na,
Yeah.
physically nandito na siya samantalang binubulong-bulong mo pa lang sa akin yan.
At may binulong na naman ako sa iyo kanina.
At may binulong ka na naman sa akin. At kaya sabi ko, di ba, masuswertehin ka doon kasi ako ang una mong binulong.
Ayun na.
Alam mo naman. Alam mo naman, pag may bumulong sa akin, nagaganap.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Gelito. Thank you guys.
Paco. Pacos Place. Ang daming tao. Diyos ko, tatlo.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us. And please always make it a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye.